Look at Hannah today. How can someone be so skinny? She must be starving herself. Look at her, all bones and no curves. Honestly, it's a joke. No one would even notice her if she didn't serve us. Look at that dark skin, so unappealing. I don't know how she does it, standing here all day like that.
So welcome to Fancy Nancy Cafe. What may I serve you, please?
Can you even serve me properly? You're so skinny, it's like you're about to fall apart. I don't know how anyone can look at you. And your skin. So dark. It's not even attractive. How do you even get a job like this? Don't you know this place deserves better than someone like you?
Excuse me, sir, but I'm here to serve you with respect, not for your judgment. I'm doing my job, and I'm proud of it. My skin and my body do not define my worth or my ability to do this job.
Yeah, right. You don't even have the body to wear anything nice. I'd be embarrassed to walk around with someone like you. You really think I'm going to tip you well? You should be grateful to be standing here. No one wants to look at you.
You don't have the right to talk about my body, sir. I work hard, and I deserve respect just like anyone else. I might be thin, but I'm not invisible. I'm not less than anyone.
Did you hear that? Hannah actually spoke back. What a joke, like anyone cares what she thinks. She thinks she can talk back now. Please look at her, no one's going to take her seriously. She should just go home and eat something for once. She thinks she's some queen because she defended herself. But who's going to listen to someone who's all skin and bones? No one will ever care about her.
I am not my body. I am not my skin. I am not their words.
Who wants to look at you? You're just too skinny, too dark, and you'll never fit in.
You should just go home and eat something. Maybe then you won't be so invisible.
Why did you make me like this, God? Why can't I be like them? Why can't I be beautiful, strong, perfect? I eat and pray, but nothing changes. I just want to be seen. I just want to be loved. Lord, please help me. Time for bed. Morning, Mom. What can I serve you?
Well, look at you. I didn't expect someone like you to be serving me. How did you even get this job, with that scrawny body and your color? What's your excuse? You've probably never been loved in your life, huh?
I may not fit your idea of what a server should look like, but I am here to do my job with respect and kindness. I don't need to be anything other than who I am.
Well, with your bad attitude, let Clara serve me.
I'm tired of all this body shaming every day.
Hannah? You're home early. Is everything okay? Baby, what happened? You're not yourself. Talk to me.
Mom, they keep saying all these things to me. I'm just so tired of it. I can't keep doing this. I try to be strong, but I don't know. I feel like I'm not enough.
Sweetheart, you are enough. I know it feels heavy right now, but you are so much more than what people say about you. You are God's creation, and that alone makes you valuable. Let me share something with you, my dear. In Psalm 139:14, it says, I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful, I know that full well. You were made by the Creator, and you are perfect just the way you are. And remember, baby, God sees you. His love for you is endless, and no matter what anyone says, it doesn't change His love for you. You are His, and He will never let you go.
Thank you, Mum.
Yes, big sister, what is it? You mentioned something like Hannah being criticized at work. What is it? Grace, I've been so worried about Hannah. She's going through something right now. The other day, she came home from work, and I could see the weight of everything on her. She feels like she's not good enough because of how people treat her. You know, they mock her body, her skin. She's trying to hold it all together, but I can see it's breaking her. That's really bad. How can people be so wicked though? Listen here, sister, I know what that feels like. I went through the same thing when I was younger. It's tough, really tough. People can be cruel, but we have to remember who we are in Christ. Maybe I can talk to her. I can share my own story, help her see that she's not alone. I think that's a good idea. I know Hannah needs to hear from someone who understands. If you don't mind, would you be willing to talk to her? Of course. I'll speak with her, and together, we'll get through this. What can I serve you, Grace? I know, Hannah will be here very soon. Maybe a glass of juice, I will appreciate a lot.
Oh, Aunt Grace.
Hannah. I missed you, honey. Look at how you look beautiful. Whoa, my baby.
Auntie Grace, you think I look beautiful?
Yes, honey, very beautiful. Come, let's sit. I will share something with you. Hannah, your mom told me that you were going through. You know, I've been where you are, Hannah. I've felt the same sting of criticism, the same heavy weight of feeling like I wasn't good enough. I've been there, so deep in that place where the darkness feels like it's closing in. There was a time when I didn't want to live anymore because I couldn't handle the pain of being judged every single day. There were days when I'd look in the mirror, and all I saw was a failure. People would tell me I was too much of this, too little of that. That I wasn't pretty enough, or strong enough, or even smart enough. And you know, after hearing that for so long, I started to believe them. I started to believe that I was worthless, and it got so bad. So dark, that I actually thought about ending it all. Grace, I remember when you went through that. I didn't know how bad it really was, but I could see the sadness in your eyes. You kept it hidden so well, but I knew you were struggling. What changed for you? What gave you the strength to fight through that darkness? I remember one night, I was sitting on my bed, the weight of the world pressing down on me. I was ready to give up. I thought no one cared. And in that moment, I heard a voice, not an audible one, but deep inside me. It said, "You are not alone. I am here. I have not forgotten you." It wasn't anything dramatic, but it was enough to make me stop, to make me pause for a moment. I realized that God had been with me all along, even when I couldn't see it. And that night, I decided I wasn't going to let those voices win. I wasn't going to let the opinions of others determine my worth. That's exactly it, Hannah. It's the voices of others, the lies they tell us, that make us forget who we really are. But God, in His infinite wisdom, sees beyond the surface. He sees your heart. He knows your worth before anyone else even knows your name. You see, the world will always try to tell you what you are, what you're not, what you should look like, how you should act. But none of that matters. What matters is what God says about you. In Isaiah 43:1, He says, "But now, this is what the Lord says, He who created you, Jacob, He who formed you, Israel, do not fear, for I have redeemed you. I have summoned you by name. You are mine." God says you are His, and that's all the validation you need. Absolutely. And do you know what else? In 2 Corinthians 12:9, it says, "But he said to me, my grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness." When we feel like we're at our weakest, that's when God's strength is the strongest. You don't have to carry this alone, Hannah. You are never alone. Hannah, I know it's hard right now. But this pain, this struggle, it will not last forever. God has great plans for you. He's working in your life, even when you don't see it. And I know He's going to turn this around for you. Just trust in Him. Hold on to His promises. Yeah, I had to trust. And the more I trusted, the more I saw how my life started to change. I found my purpose, my strength. And one day, I woke up and realized that the pain, the hurt, the sadness, it was all just a chapter in my story, not the whole story. I was not defined by the criticism or the rejection. I was defined by God's love for me.
I think I get it now. It's not about what they say. It's not about what they think. It's about who God says I am. And I'm not going to let anyone take that away from me.
Exactly. And you don't have to face it alone. We're here for you, every step of the way. And God is too. That's right, sweetie. You are stronger than you think. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. I don't even know why you're working here. Look at you, so skinny, and the dark skin. You're like a shadow walking around this place. Shouldn't you be somewhere? I don't know, in the back cleaning or something?
Excuse me, Mom, I'll take your order, but let me remind you, I'm here to serve, not to be judged. My skin color, my body, they have nothing to do with my ability to serve you. I am a professional, and I expect respect from all customers, regardless of their opinions. Let's keep this conversation respectful. If you want good service, we need to treat each other with kindness. I'm here to help, not to tolerate disrespect.
Hannah, can I have a word with you? You've been doing an outstanding job. I've noticed how you handle difficult customers with grace and confidence. We need someone like you in a leadership role around here. How would you feel about stepping up as a manager?
I would be honored, sir. I've worked hard, and I believe I can bring something valuable to the team in this role. I'll do my best to lead with the same respect and professionalism that I've shown as a waitress.
Good. We need someone who isn't afraid to stand their ground, someone who leads by example. You've earned this, Hannah. I'll make the announcement tomorrow.
Wow, Hannah looks so good. She's now our new manager. Yes, she was promoted yesterday. She's amazing. She stood up to that rude customer yesterday, like she wasn't even fazed. I have never seen her so strong. She's always been kind, but not she's got this, presences.
I'm proud to announce that Hannah will now be stepping into the role of manager here at the restaurant. She has proven herself time and again with her dedication, professionalism, and leadership. I trust she will continue to set a great example for all of us.
Thank you, Mr. Thompson, and thank you all for your support. I'm looking forward to working with each of you in this new role. Let's continue to serve our customers with the same dedication and respect we always have. Together, we'll make this place even better.
Well, here it is, Hannah. This is your new office. You'll have your own space now to manage the team, handle any issues that come up, and make decisions for the restaurant. You've earned this, no doubt.
Thank you, Mr. Thompson. I won't let you down. God, thank you Thank you for this opportunity, for helping me get here. Thank you for not letting me give up. I've come so far, and I know I'm not alone. Hey, everyone. I just want to take a moment and talk to you, because I know there are people out there who feel like I did, lost, broken, doubting their worth. Maybe you're hearing voices in your head telling you that you're not enough, that you're not pretty enough, not strong enough, not worthy of anything good. I was there, in that dark place. People made me feel like I didn't belong, like my body, my skin, the way I looked was something to be ashamed of. And for a while, I believed them. But let me tell you something. You are enough, you are beautiful, you are strong, and you have a purpose. Don't let anyone, not even the loudest voices, tell you otherwise. I remember asking God, why can't I be different? Why can't I have the body I want, the confidence I crave? I didn't understand at the time that my worth wasn't in my appearance, and it wasn't in what other people thought of me. My worth was, and is, in Him. You know, my mom always told me that true beauty doesn't come from the outside. It's about what's inside, how you treat others, how you carry yourself, how you let love and kindness define you. And Aunt Grace, she told me that the world would try to tear me down, but that God had a plan for my life. She said that the struggles I went through weren't the end, they were just part of the story God was writing. And now, standing here in this office, I can see that I'm just beginning my story. I've learned to embrace who I am, not because of the approval of others, but because of God's love and grace. Let me encourage you today, don't let the world define you. Don't let their judgments or criticisms break you. Yes, people will talk, people will criticize, and sometimes it'll hurt. But remember that those words are temporary. They're not the truth about who you are. The truth is that you are beautifully and wonderfully made. God created you with a purpose, with a plan, and with a future that no one can take away from you. Even when it feels like you're too small, too weak, too much of something that people don't understand, God sees you as perfect, just the way you are. I know what it's like to want to give up. I've been there, standing at the edge, thinking that the world would be better off without me. But you know what? That's a lie. If you're feeling that way right now, I want you to hear this: you matter. Your life matters. You have gifts that the world needs, and I promise you, things will get better. Take it one step at a time, and never lose hope. Keep believing in yourself, because God has not abandoned you. Trust in Him, trust in His timing, and trust that He has a plan for your life. Sometimes it might not make sense, but if you keep your faith and stand strong, you'll see the doors open. You'll see the breakthrough, and when you get to the other side, you'll look back and realize that everything you went through was worth it.